Who's this? It's Taylor Swift. She came out of left field here, actually out of right field, but and circled around and got really big, swelled up when he said, "Can you feel the thunder?" And what's going to happen here is she's going to be followed by, "Can you feel the thunder?" Beyonce, Olivia Rodrigo, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, Shakira, Cher, Oprah Winfrey, Jennifer Lawrence, these huge stars. And so there's two things that they have in common. They're huge stars, beloved by many, many, many people, and they're also happen to be women. So when you say, hear the thunder, that's, the female vote coming, and all of these women who have the ability to really influence female votes, but the other point is that popular culture, our society, that's who Trump is up against, these kind of people. Now, not all of these people are vocally, against Trump, though many of them are. And I'm trying to lean that way. Some of them are just wishful thinking, like maybe Taylor Swift would come out, but her being the biggest star, it's, what I've done here is I've set her up as the pilot. And so just picture all these other clips coming in. And now they're coming in from all directions. They're coming in from this corner. They're coming in from that corner. They're still coming in from around here. And they're just kind of following the path, this like stream of performers and, people just filling the screen, right? Now, and here's the really awesome part. Let's fast forward here a bit. You see how Taylor Swift is kind of circling around. I'm going to go through that again. You notice how she more or less moves in like the infinity symbol. See, up, back down, back up around, back down. See how she's moving in the infinity symbol? That's what I want all of the other folks who are going to come streaming in here. Now they're going to come from the top left, top right, bottom left. They're going to be coming from all directions. But whatever direction they come onto the screen from, they go right into this infinity symbol, but they're not going to all be following a direct line. They're all taking their individual paths, and more or less they're kind of like curving and, swerving in and out between each other. Not smashing into each other, but going like that, but all more or less following that same path in this infinity symbol. But what's going to happen is they're in the process, like I said, it's not like super tight, it's all over the place, and they're all kind of spreading out all across the screen. There's going to be 240 of these tiles at that point, and they're just spreading out all across the screen during this whole period right here, so that by the time we get right to the very end, they're completely spread out, but they're still kind of, moving and, changing in size or changing in the blur. And it's just this, undulating, throbbing mass of movement, right? That's going on at this point. And some of them just right up until the very last moment are still moving into place. But at this point, at the very end, they're all going to be lined up in columns and rows. Even though it may not really look like it because they've been moving so much and they're still moving, but they're all lined up in columns and rows, 20 across and 12 up and down. And then every single one. They're all going to do that same exact thing. They're going to go on those two beats, do a square tile. They're going to go from circles, right, with blurry edges, to squares with sharp edges. The first one is going to be a diamond and then a square, and they're all going to be just lined up perfectly still. it's going to be devastating. It's just going to be devastating. And that's the big job that I just simply can't do myself. And I'm going to need a lot of help with that. So there you go. That's the description of how the project is going to go. Let me go ahead and save this. And I look forward to working with folks to get this done.